Welcome to the Armani Talks YouTube channel. I'm your host, Armani Talks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills in order to help you level up your way with words and become much more articulate. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome aboard. Every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm dropping brand new videos on how to improve your public speaking, social intelligence, emotional intelligence, and much more. Join the tribe by hitting the subscribe button right on below. Hit that bell notification and never miss another video again. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back, and be sure to drop that like on your way in. In today's episode, we're entering the world of public speaking, and I'm going to give you an innovative way in order to create a speech. This video is going to help you if you're already in Toastmasters or are thinking about joining one, if you have a presentation coming up at work, at a wedding, anywhere that speech building is involved. I want you to imagine yourself as a frog. And you are in an ocean. All around you, there's so many different stones. To your front, to your left, to your right, to your back, all around you. And you have this guardian angel on your right side. At first, you're this very stubborn frog. This guardian angel is trying to give you direction, but you're not listening. What you are doing instead is you're just hopping from stone to stone to stone, and you do this for some time. Eventually, you realize that you're not getting anywhere, and this is when you decide to give this guardian angel a chance. The angel is like, what you want to do is you want to go in this direction. Simply by giving you direction, the angel eliminated a large part of your view and now gave you clarity. Now from this direction, there's a whole bunch of stones sprinkled in there, and you as the frog need to hop from stone to stone to stone to eventually get to your final location. This is speech building in a nutshell. Here are some of the analogies. When the angel gave you direction, what he really gave you was a theme. Every speech requires a theme. Without the theme, everything falls apart. Now you're starting to have analysis paralysis. The theme is the why. For example, in this video, the theme, why am I creating this video for, is to teach how to build a speech with the frog method. So that's when I have direction. Now, once I have direction, there's a whole bunch of these different stones that are there. These stones are an analogy for the different points that you can make. Now, you don't want to pick every single stone there. That means the frog is just hopping from all these tiny little stones, and it's not moving the talk forward. You just want to pick the effective stones, which is going to help your theme. Now, the third part is the direction of how the frog hops. Is the frog just kind of going from this stone to this stone to this stone? Is the frog doing some zigzags? How exactly is the frog going from stone to stone? That analogy represents your transitions. So let's do a quick little example of what I'm going to be giving a speech on. Let's say my speech is to explain to the audience why having a cat is better than having a dog as an entrepreneur. Immediately, from the infinite level of possibilities that I have for building a speech, I've now given myself direction. Then, what I want to do as the frog is I want to pick some of the relevant stones that will help me move forward in the direction. So let me think of some of the stones. One is that a cat is more affordable than a dog. Let's just say, and by the way, I'm not making a rational case or anything. I'm just giving you an example. Let's say a cat food is way cheaper than a dog food. That could be one of the stones. Another stone is that a cat doesn't bark, which means that at night, the cat isn't over here waking you up, which means as an entrepreneur, you can sleep longer. This is another stone. And the third one is, let's say your cat is bringing you more joy. A study showed that pet owners of cats are more likely to live longer than dog owners? Third stone. So now from all these different infinite stones, I have just given myself 3 stones. And how I hop from stone to stone, that's where creativity is born. This is something that I can't necessarily tell someone how to exactly do because this is dependent upon you. This is why no 2 speeches can ever be the same. It's because how you hop from the stone is going to be dependent upon your personality. But pretty much at this point, your speech is created for you. You have the theme, you have the relevant stones, and the rest is just a game. How can I pretty much jump from this stone to this one where it makes sense? Not only sense for the audience, but it makes sense for me. And how can I jump from this stone to this one where it still makes sense, not just for the audience, but for me? Once you start doing this, you start to see that building a speech is not that difficult. It's actually pretty easy once you give yourself direction, you create the stones, and then you have fun hopping from stone to stone to stone. This is how you can build a speech very quickly, whether it's for your upcoming icebreaker speech, whether it's for your work presentation, or if it's for your best man speech at your brother's wedding. Dominate by practicing the frog method, and eventually you will be chugging out speeches like a winner. If you enjoyed today's talk and you want more practical tips like this into public speaking, be sure to check out the Speaking Wizard. This is an ebook which is going to help you on learning how to manage speech anxiety, how to keep on building speeches through innovative frameworks which work for you, how to practice your speech, and how to deliver it with the utmost confidence on speech day. Speaking Wizard is currently available in the description box, the pinned comment, or you can go straight over to ArmaniTalks.com and grab your copy today. Thank you very much for joining the Armani Talks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.